It's Sunday and we're at the center of Rome with everybody. It's such a cool view. You can see the Colosseum in the distance there. It's a beautiful day for this. That's a lot of stairs to get up to the, what church is it again?
Araceli. Altar of heaven. Because it's, you have to go so high.
Aha, yes. The view from up here is definitely worth it.
Just worth it. Can you find St. Peter's?
It's a huge church. It is inside. Gorgeous blue roof. Here is the tomb of St. Catherine of Siena. Yeah. This is where she's buried. This is the tomb of Vatican. Okay, where are we? This is an important church.
At Santa Maria Sopra Minerva, Our Lady built on top of the temple of the goddess Minerva.
Or Athena in Greek.
In the middle is an obelisk on an elephant. Matthew, what's an obelisk?
Obelisk? Yeah.
It's an Egyptian stick. And how many are there in Rome? Matthew?
I don't know, but it's like 98% or something like that.
And how old are many of them?
5,000 years old.
Older than you!
5,000-year-old Egyptian.
Well, I don't know how old that one is. That one could be wrong.
Yeah, well, it's very cute. And behind there is the Pantheon, yeah.
And in this church, we're going to see the body. There's the tomb of St. Catherine of Siena, minus her head.
Yes, which is in Siena.
The arm minus her head.
What?
Much more interesting.
Wait, you gotta see it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a
So
fight.
it's an important church.
You gotta see her head?
Took our
You gotta see her head?
No, her head is not here.
Yeah.
But her main tomb is here.
So
What
she
about her brain?
maybe she's kind of like partially incorrect, but
Partially incorrect.
she died. She died just across the street. So in the time of St. Catherine of Siena, this was already one of the main Dominican churches in the city. So that many Dominicans lived just inside. On the other side of the church is the cloister. And so she lived at the end of her life just across the street from the friars. And she died in a house just over there. Now, the Dominicans decided at a certain point to move the house into the cloister over here. So they took the four walls in the place where she died and put it inside the cloister. And now, the friars can go and visit, you know it today, but you can go and visit the four walls where St. Catherine of Siena died.
Super cool.
So there's kind of two places where St. Catherine of Siena died. Inside there, and over there.
Depends how you look.
Depends on how you need plates.
Cool.
Anyways, yeah. Currently, I believe that building, if not that building, then just past it, is the Vatican School of Diplomacy. Yes.
Did she die at that place? Like, it wasn't that big.
Was that like the house?
Yeah,
It was over there. It was somewhere in that building. There's a monument there as well now, so you can visit two places where she died that there are monuments. So, because there's various buildings and other buildings.
The original ground level right there.
So here, for instance, you can see that this is the difference. You can also see
There it is. It's a big building. What do you think?
That's what you
Is it insane?
which feast day is it connected to? Did you hear that part?
Which?
This the consecration of this church is connected to the origins of the Feast of the Saints.
Oh yes. What is the church called again?
I think it's Our Lady in the Martyrs, but there's a couple of churches that are dedicated to Our Lady in the Martyrs in Rome. I think this is one of them.
Right.
Basilica.
Pretty busy. Everyone's taking photos and videos.
Pretty cool thing about the Pantheon, all of those columns are monolithic, meaning like single stones. They're
Oh wow.
blocks.
That is super cool.
One of the first times that you have the idea of a planet.
When do you think that
Very
was?
beautiful on the inside. I think it was the 17th century, but it might have been 18th.
Okay.
Can't remember.
This is the San Agostino.
Yeah, Biblioteca and
And one of the first quasi-public libraries in the world.
Yeah, at least that's what the internet said.
The internet. Aha.
When I looked it up, when I needed a place to study.
And Elena got a gluten-free, dairy-free, fresh from the ground made dessert for the first time in her life.
I believe we're gonna go this way, okay?
So that's
Did you
exciting.
enter from over that side?
Look at it! It's very pretty. Not going in. It's slightly busy today. Okay, where are we?
This is Piazza Navona.
Navona,
It is.
Yeah.
Used to be.
which means...
There's a circus.
Oh, this was the Hippodrome, right. So this whole piazza is in the shape of a stadium.
Yeah. A circus.
A circus.
Circus.
Built
So-
over St. Agnes the Martyr.
And yeah, this is the martyrdom place of St.
And
San
this is where
Agnes.
some of her relics are stone.
Cool.
The three fountains are Bernini.
Bernini.
Bernini fountains. Very nice. Kids were having fun with the fountains.
Eleanor, Agnes, Dominic, Hay.
Okay, we're gonna talk about
Lovely images of
those
Mary.
lovely images of Our Lady. Yeah, all over. Yeah.
So I forget what they're called, but it started around the year 1300 with the first when pilgrims were coming to Rome in great numbers and the streets of Rome were not safe, they were full of brigands and they were dark, and the brigands would target the pilgrims because they had money and they had food. And so these images of Mary were built with oil lamps so that they A, created light in the street, and B, had a devotion to them that Mary would lead the pilgrims to safety. And there are about 3,000 around the city, I think.
Only 3,000. Nice. This one is Advocata Nostra. Very cool. Here's a Caravaggio. Wow. What do you think? It's incredible in person. Here is San Agostino. Side chapel to, that's the tomb of St. Monica. That's really good. There she is praying for her son's conversion. We're just walking by the River Tiber. No big deal. Check out these beautiful people. And there's the river. The beautiful bridge. Just a gorgeous day for this.
Because this is the Castle Sant'Angelo, which was originally the mausoleum of the Emperor Hadrian, and in the Middle Ages it fell into kind of became a ruin that was turned into a castle at a certain point. It's called the Ponte Sant'Angelo because there's a story that during the plague, at one point during the pontificate of St. Gregory the Great, horrible plague, and he led a penitential procession through the city, and according to the story, he saw when they came, but I'm not 100% sure where, an image of, or a vision of St. Michael the Archangel sheathing a flaming sword on top of the mausoleum of Hadrian, and to signify the end of the plague. And so for a very long time, they've always had a statue of St. Michael the Archangel on the top, and so now it's called the Castle Sant'Angelo. On this bridge, there are angels all the way along it on either side, holding, and see if you can identify all of them, holding all of the instruments of the Passion. So the crown of thorns, the nails, the sponge on a stick, the spear that pierced Christ's side. And there's passages, and I can read Latin, but there's passages, not this one, but the other ones that have little phrases taken from the Passion of Christ.
Right. Yes. All right, let's go see.
The first is Peter and Paul.
St. Peter and Paul guard the entrance, yes.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So,
Okay, there's a bunch of them.
tell me what you see.
Okay, yeah, that's the scourging. This is the pillar. The pillar at which Christ was tied.
This is
Tronus mea in columna.
And that's what the phrases in the Bible in Latin
Okay. There's the crown of thorns, yep. And there is the Veil of Saint Veronica, I think. Yeah. Also, beautiful views of the river. And it looks like St. Peter's in the distance there. And there's the nails. And what is this? This is the burial cloth. That there, of course, is the cross. And this on the left will be the sign on the cross. Yep. And that's the spear and the stick with the wine and vinegar. And that's it.